I don't know. Let's take a listen. Let's take a listen. This is sad, but I see this all the time. It's nothing new to me. Maybe new to some of y'all, but this is what these teens, they're not even 17. They're 14, 15, 16, already know what cycles they're going to run. Now, some of the kids that I talk to, they're doing it for the military. They want to go special forces. They already know which branch they want to go. They know which selection they want to go. So some of these kids I'm talking to already talk about they want to be a Navy SEAL. You know what I'm saying? They want to be Marine MARSOC. I think they're going to get rid of Marine MARSOCs. Some of these guys want to be Rangers, Green Berets. So they already know what they want to do. They already know what the metrics they have to hit for the Q Corps selection. So they're not wasting time. Instead of letting their body naturally grow into itself and develop naturally, they're not wasting time. So let's go here.
If your teen is on social media, they could be following so-called looks maxers. Some of these personalities dole out potentially dangerous advice on achieving extreme body transformations. And that includes taking powerful steroids. Adam Yamaguchi takes a look at the risky trend.
It looks like a healthy habit, but what's hiding underneath tells a different story. 16-year-old Zaid Laila is a high school student from suburban Dallas.
He's 16, y'all. So never mind what your body naturally is going to do for you when you're 16, 17. I mean, you're full of testosterone already. There's no need to add to it. You're just a ball of hormones already. He's not waiting. He's not wasting time. But then part of this is also genetics. If you have bad genetics and you're on social media a lot, it's going to mess with your head. You're going to develop gender or body dysmorphia. Really, really bad. Really bad.
And drawn into a viral trend.
Why wait 10 years to reach a physique when I can do it in less than a year?
There it is there. They don't have patience. These kids don't have patience. Let's go.
Laila shared this photo from early 2024 when he was 15 years old. Since then, he's documented his transformation.
How does a 16-year-old look like this?
A lot of steroids and a lot of working out, honestly.
Steroids.
Yeah.
So how long?
Now, the irony of this entire interview, now look at this dude here. You can clearly tell he's on something. The irony, now he's an older guy. So I'm sure he's probably on TRT, maybe some light shots of Anivare, maybe a couple peptides. I get it because you're older. You know, older guys, we got to maintain stuff. I get it. But he's pretty jacked for an Asian guy. Asian guys, you know, they just necessarily don't come out the womb like, you know what I'm saying? Look at Simu Liu that plays Shang-Chi. He had to get jacked for his role, right? The Marvel diet. Yes, but come on.
Have you been on?
I'd say about the last 10 months. I was fat, ugly, short, I'd say, which.
So his body, the baby fat will fall off, man. You know these kids when they be pudgy at 15, 16, and all of a sudden one summer they come back tall and just lean. He didn't even give his body time to knock off the baby fat. No patience at all.
Those three things obviously make you an unattractive male. Yeah, and definitely when I started taking the steroids, all those things definitely changed. I got more jacked and better looking, honestly, I'd say for sure.
And girls. You saw the part C. He was concerned about the girls. A, chest, B, back, C, my girlfriend. Why are you worried about girls at this point? You're 15, you're 16. They will come, right?
More jacked and better looking, honestly, I'd say for sure.
Scroll through fitness videos on any social media or video platform, and you'll see extreme transformations, bigger muscles, leaner bodies.
These are steroids.
This is the strongest one you can basically get or take.
Right. One of the most toxic.
Yeah, one of the most.
This is having a very adverse effect. It's only making the young men want to do it even more. This is backfiring badly. This is backfiring very, very, very badly. It's not having the effect that they think it's going to have. I don't see it. All my kiddos in the gym, so I don't see it any other way. I don't see this backfiring, or I don't see this diminishing the want to work out aesthetic. These young kids get it.
It's toxic.
That you are injecting into your body every single day.
Yeah, I mean, they use it on cows.
Tren, short for trenbolone, is a powerful anabolic steroid developed for livestock, not humans, and is a classified Schedule III drug, making the possession or distribution without a prescription illegal.
Where did you learn how to do this?
I watched a few YouTube videos, honestly.
What do your parents think about the fact that you're on steroids?
My dad isn't too supportive of it. He was very like, what are you doing to yourself? Like, you're gonna hurt yourself. He's just like worried for me. I explained to him everything, told him like, hey, like I'm doing this regardless, basically, even if you tell me not to do it.
So the dad has no control over this young man over his house. That's another key aspect of this story that I think people missed. The daddy has no control over this boy. Now, I don't know about y'all, but I couldn't do shit on my own until I was 18, or I was given a speech. Well, when you get 18 or when you get your own place, you can do whatever the fuck you want. So, but okay, come on.
I'm still gonna do it. So if I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do it like in the safest way possible. I just want you to know that. I mean, like, I look healthy. I am healthy. I can show my blood work.
Lila told CBS News he blocked his parents from his social media. They learned of his steroid use after a family member saw a video and informed them. Lila's father declined an on-camera interview, but told us he's deeply concerned about his son and overwhelmed by the misinformation Zion uses to justify his steroid use.
Are you not worried that you could do real harm to your body?
I'd say I do care, and I know what can come with it. I'm just gonna do it the safest way possible. If I have a heart attack at 30, I have a heart attack.
Dr. J.
They don't give a damn. You understand? They don't give a damn. They're willing to take that risk. If he has a heart attack at 30, he has a heart attack at 30. I mean, look at Ronnie Coleman, y'all. Look at Ronnie Coleman. Ronnie Coleman does not complain about how his body is racked, right? He says, what's his famous saying? I wish I could have one more lift. Ronnie Coleman can barely walk. That man used to be 300 pounds of just muscle. Now look at him. He can barely walk. And he has no regrets. None. These kids will have half the lifespan of a Ronnie Coleman and still have that same, well, it was worth it. I achieved my maximum potential. It is what it is.
Jason Nagata is a professor of pediatrics at the University of California, San Francisco, specializing in male teenage health.
Anabolic steroids in general can have really significant consequences to your heart, liver, and kidneys. And Trenbolone, because it's so powerful, has even more significant side effects. There is no human-safe indication for this animal drug. There are many young people now who aren't actually participating in any types of sports who are using these drugs only for the purposes of looking better.
So this has migrated from the realm of athletics into aesthetics?
Yep, I think it's relatively less recognized that actually with more social media, there have been really extreme pressures for boys to build muscle.
Your social media feed at this point.
See, now once again, I put that on the manosphere. Because one of their main tropes is get in the gym, get your body right. I hate to say it. Some of you black manosphere niggas was also like the fix your body and it'll get you girls. That's not ever a guarantee. That body game shit, okay. Y'all still watching Ron Will's videos, huh? About what? What is he talking about these days now? I'm in a mood because I see this every day in person with these kids. So what does Ron Wills talk about these days? Just humor me real quick. Is he still talking body game? Yes or no? What does he talk about these days? I don't know. Is he still doing the body game shit? I'm asking for a friend. Because the moment you start saying, hey, get in the gym because it could help you get girls, that's the wrong message. Get in the gym to build self-discipline, self-esteem, a routine, a regimen. That's why you get in the gym. To create order, to give yourself to give yourself a responsibility to manage yourself, your body. Once you master that, then we add another piece to the puzzle. Master of oneself. It's not about getting the girls. Jesus Christ, man! Like seriously, is he still talking about body? Are you fucking serious, man? Really? Sad.
Obviously, gym influencers, the top ones right now.
Do you think you would have gotten on steroids without social media?
No. Definitely seeing like people do it is like what makes you want to do it for sure.
Y'all see what Sam Sulek going through. Sam Sulek body is kind of, starting to kind of have some hiccups. Sam Sulek's not even 30 years old. Y'all see what Larry Wheels is going through. But I get it. Once these kids get an idea in their head, that's it.
It's not hard to get.
No, it's not at all. Anyone can get their hands on it if you just try.
Adam Yamaguchi joins us now. Good morning, Adam. So where is he getting this stuff from?
It's all happening online. So he first was approached by a dealer at the gym, but then he got on the cycle, and now he's got a guy on WhatsApp. He showed us this guy's account, showed us a whole list of all sorts of banned substances, the trenbolone, testosterone, all manner of peptides, research peptides for use in animals only. This guy is in China. These chemicals come straight from China, and he says that it's cheaper than the T-shirt that he was wearing.
Wow. I mean, this feels to me like a version of body dysmorphia where perceived flaws in this young man's mind have dominated his self-image regardless of the reality. And it also, this looks maxing thing, subsumes the things that really matter in life, like character and integrity and kindness, the things that'll carry you throughout the course of your life. So where are the parents in all of this?
Well, the parents are aware, but as we all know, parents have a difficult time tracking social media use. He's got a phone. He's on social media all the time. And so whether it's YouTube or TikTok or any other social media platform, that's where he's getting his messaging from.
Yeah, you're not gonna, the shame of using steroids, those days are over. There's no shame in it now. Now it's who's not on it. Like now, if you're not taking it, you're the lame. You understand the pressure to use it now? Because if you're in competitive sports and all of your competitors are using it and you're natural, you can't compete with these guys. They're next level now. So now you got to get on the sauce to be able to keep up and compete with these guys because everybody else is on it. You see how this works? So this nigga's still talking about being a select man. Really? Wait, where's he at? Where's that comment? Let me see here. I'm going to pull up the comment. Ron Wills talk about body gain, charisma, sexual charisma, masculine. Oh my God. Becoming great in bed to become a... Oh, Jesus Christ. Y'all got it, man. Y'all got it. Y'all got it. Y'all got it. Yeah. Yeah, let's keep getting jacked. Yeah. Okay, yeah.
We talked to his dad, who was very disturbed by all this. He's very concerned about his son's health, but he says, look, I'm kind of helpless because my child spends so much time on social media. He's sort of under the spell of social media influencers.
Who pays for his internet account? Who pays for internet? Who pays to allow him to access the internet? Who pays for his phone? I mean, when I was a kid, I know we didn't grow up with the internet. I understand that, but my parents were on. They knew everything. I mean, I don't know how they quit tracking back in those days.
Kids can create a disconnect between what they do online and their parents.
One prominent thing that young men are doing is it's called bone smashing. They'll take a hammer or sort of some sort of blunt object to their face, to their cheekbones.
Yeah.
Just hammer, try to create some bone fractures in the hopes that that will help reshape their face into something that looks a little bit more masculine.
Yep.
Adam, I talked to you last time because I often compliment you on how in shape you are, and you talk about your diet and how much you work out. What was it like sitting down with him, looking at a young man who is clearly doing something that is detrimental, not just to his body, but to his mind, and like Vlad is saying, to maybe his character as he gets older, coming from someone, and as you do, working out all the time the right way?
Yeah, you know what was interesting? When I talked to him about my workout regimen, I've been doing this for a lot longer than I'd like to admit, longer than he's been alive.
Right.
But he sort of took pride in the fact that I've only been lifting for a year.
It's a shortcut.
It's a shortcut.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that, I think, is important to understand why Gen Z is flocking to this.
Yeah, they lack of patience. They ain't trying to wait. They're not trying to spend 20, 30 years. No. TikTok era. Everything's right now. Everybody's attention span is a guppy fish. Literally. Let's go here.
Wait, you did? Yeah, I bone smashed, yeah.
You smashed your face in, and what'd you do after? Like, you went to the doctor and they reconstructed you, or?
No. So just small microfractures, and the bone grows back stronger according to what's
calcium.
So like I'll just lay down in my bed and brace my head so that there's no CTE, and then smash my zygos so that they grow. Yes.
Okay. This cannot be fucking normal.
Should you pursue bone smashing to get a stronger jaw? I don't recommend.
Yeah, all you fools that preach the whole jawline thing. You guys birthed this shit. All you jawline guys, you birthed this. This is the result of, this is your creation. This is your creation. Good job. Great job.
Hitting yourself in the face with a hammer. The idea here is that the mechanical stress from the blunt trauma is going to build stronger bones, but that's not exactly how this works. Yes, mechanical stressors from walking, for example, do play a vital role in bone strength, but blunt trauma is not the way to get it. That's simply not going to build up stronger bones. Furthermore, this can leave you disfigured, potentially requiring surgeries that cause scarring. Yeah, it can really be a nightmare. I'm not sure when the bone smashing took place. This is what his face looked like back in April when I reacted to his information about Accutane versus tretinoin for anti-aging. And to be clear, I'm not anti-looks maxing. I understand. People want to look better so they can compete, whether it be for a job or a date. I ain't mad at you. The cosmetic industry, it's big for a reason. And I know this doesn't mean much, but you look fine. Like, does anyone here think that this young man does not have a nice jawline? I mean, why are we hitting ourselves?
This was the whole mewing thing. The models would, tighten their jaw and walk around with a tightened jaw to kind of pull. The whole mewing. There was exercises with your jaw. You kind of build, just strengthen your jaw to kind of shape it. But everybody's not going to be blessed with a Giga Chad jawline. But a lot of you guys, y'all birthed this shit. Y'all did this. Y'all created these little monsters. Jeez, that's too much.
Cracks in your head, you have one of those on your upper palate. That can open and you can widen your mouth in adulthood. The one that I use was called a homeo block. You put it on the palate, upper palate. You have this little screw thing, this little handle that every couple weeks you open it a little more.
And how long did you wear it for?
I wore it for 1 year.
And you gained how much volume in your mouth?
About 5 pennies worth of bone in my face.
That's a lot of bone, man. So you can really change the structure of your face. You could widen your face.
You can add more bone. If you feel your head right now,
this is a real thing. Good job, guys. Good job. Good job.
Yo, it's just so simple. All you gotta do to look absolutely fabulous is smash your bones with a hammer. Please don't do that. It was a joke. Or rather, I'm telling you not to do it because this is not a joke. Or because this old trend of bone smashing, it's become popular again. And it still does not work. But according to people who believe in this, you can promote bone growth by subjecting your face to repeated blunt trauma, such as with a hammer. With them saying that it's almost like working out your muscles, except now it's your bones and you'll end up with a more chiseled look, a wider chin, or a sharper jawline. And advocates of this idea citing Wolff's Law, which notably is a baseless medical theory from the 19th century that suggests bones adapt to stress. But as doctors have told outlets like Vice, while your jaw may look bigger due to inflammation, that's only temporary. Your bones will not grow back harder and stronger, and you may even cause permanent damage by smashing them. Now, I do want to note, it is not exactly clear how much of the bone smashing trend is a joke, but at least some of it does appear to be real. And notably, it is just one facet of a much broader, very real trend known as looks maxing, which, as the name suggests, is when young men try to max out their looks by any means necessary. Yo, it's just so
sad. These kids are not even done developing yet. And then a lot of times, if you don't have the genetics for a chiseled jawline, look at Joe Kent. Perfect example. Joe Kent. You see this man's jawline? you know what I'm saying? Like, that's genetics. You can't beat yourself in the face to get this. That's genetics. Okay, I remember. Okay, here's another guy. What's his name? What was his name? He had a crazy jawline. What was his name? Yeah, Robert Zadar. He had a crazy ass jaw. You can't make, this is genetics, y'all. This is genetics. He was really like that. His jaw was really like this. If you watch those 1980 movies, Maniac Cop, this was him. He played the Maniac Cop. His shit was really like this. You can't, this is genetics. It's genetics, y'all. You can't. You can't. Yeah, you can't. Come on, man. What do you? That's genetics, y'all. You understand? But this is the look they're trying to achieve to a certain extent. Yeah, you've seen this guy. Exactly. The Squidward, or was it Patrick? When they do the Patrick Giga Chad. Yeah, him. It's because of him. Yeah. Okay. Jeez, man. I don't know who's more messed up, the young men or the young women. The young men or the young women. I don't know who's more messed up. I don't know. I don't know.